Hey y'all, it's Vicki and welcome to another video. This is day 14 of Vlogmas. I don't really have a lot to say. I may come back and add more to this video. I don't know. I wanted to talk. It's 29 degrees today and I wanted to talk briefly about Tim being in the villages. From what I understand, and this is just hearsay, Jay doesn't actually live inside the villages. He lives outside, and there's nothing wrong with that. From what I know, he lives in a fine neighborhood, fine gated community. I'm not saying where, but it's not inside the bubble, as we call it. Now, he must have some kind of access to the villages that we don't know about. You know, I know there's ways around that you can get access there. And, I mean, I just know there's ways to get around, especially if you live in that area. What gets me is Tim is not saying that. Now, I understand Tim may not want to give his whereabouts, but Tim is flat out saying a fib when he says Jay lives in the villages. He lives around the villages. That would have been an easier way to say that. And then dropped it at that. But once again, Tim has to embellish everything. The other thing is, I'll admit, I am jealous of Tim right now. Because I wish I was down there just visiting. I don't think I want to live there because it's just too much money. But I admit, I wish I was down there, that I could spend a week or two down there. But I know right now it's not possible, and it's just a wish. It's just a want. I'm not saying I'm going. It's just a wish. It's a want. But I would like to do it. So I'm a little jealous of him right now. And so y'all can take that whatever way you want to. But the thing about it is that what I'm jealous of is Tim is not going to show you a true... There's so much... Let me just say this. There are so many more channels out there from the villages that are so much better. They've been doing it for years. I mean, Skip and the newcomers and Ladies of the Lanai, Rusty, that is a storm chaser too. He's there. There's just so Michael and Tiffany. They're a great couple to follow right now. They just moved into the villages in the past year. They're wanting to upgrade to a better house or I don't know, but they're constantly bringing you what's happening there. And then you've got other people that show you the squares. All I know is that Tim cannot show you the true meaning of living in the lifestyle of living in the villages, because it is a lifestyle. Now, as far as HOA, they don't have what they call HOA fees. They have amenity fees. From what I understand right now, they have gone up to $194 a month. Okay, that doesn't include your water, your sewer, your lawn, all that. All that is separate. There's also other kind of fees that's got to do with the irrigation and all that stuff. I don't understand it all, but go watch. I'll try to link Michael and Tiffany's video on budgeting, and they go through how much they spent in the past few months. And if they went over and under, there was some things they went over budget, and there was some things they went under budget. But you've got to have a good size income coming in to live there, and live there to experience the lifestyle. Why would anybody go in there and live there where they have to stay inside the house all the time and can't go out to eat or, go out and enjoy what it has to offer? The golf courses aren't free. I mean, you have the bond if you buy something new. Now, I understand there are some right now coming up available that don't have the bond on it. Like I said, I don't understand all that. But some of the bonds are $40,000. What that means is you have to pay so much a month. It's a bill. And it's $40,000. Now, you can pay it off ahead of time if you want to. I don't understand the point of, if you can pay it off and you have it, why not go ahead and pay it off? But some people say don't. And then if you buy a pre-loved house, and that's what I like to call them, I don't like to call them pre-owned, they're pre-loved, some of those bonds has been paid off, then you don't have to worry about it. So to me, if you want to move in there, the best thing to do would be find a pre-loved home that has been taken care of, and you know that they've actually fixed up. Because some of the, I mean, basically when you move into a house there, it's the basic, you know, there's nothing, I mean, it's a cookie cutter, everything's the same. You have to go in and make it your own. So like, I don't want carpet in my house, and I think most of the ones they're building now has carpet in the bedrooms. I mean, I don't want that, because that's allergies. To me, that's just allergies just waiting to happen. So that would be the first thing I do, is buy a brand new house and rip up the carpet and have to put flooring down. You know, just little stuff like that. Whereas if you went into a pre-loved home, you may find that. You may have to pay a little more for it. But I think most of the houses right now are starting, the little houses, the villas, whatever, you can find some starting at $295 and going up. And that some of them now are over $1 million. Especially if you go into that enclave, where it's funny how if you look at the enclave or whatever it's called, there's some houses in there that's got, because you're not supposed to have a car in the garage, I mean in the driveway, some of them's got 5 and 6 car garage, and then this little house. So the garage is much bigger than the house, so it's kind of funny. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to move on. Y'all can look all this stuff up. Like I said, I'll list some channels down below that you'll learn a lot more from than you ever will Tim. So talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.